Jupiter's Great Red Spot, the largest and most powerful of all the storms in the solar system, has been churning for hundreds of years. Recently, dozens of smaller storms have slammed into the red spot. Those smaller storms only cause superficial damage and may have ended up feeding the beast itself. Well, astronomers suspect that Galileo himself spotted the Great Red Spot on Jupiter. It wasn't until the 1800s the continuous observations confirmed that it was a single, long-running storm in the atmosphere of our solar system's largest planet. Today we will discuss with you about the dark secret of the Great Red Spot. Welcome back to Signature's Life and you're watching Signature's Science. That storm is truly enormous. It's an anticyclone, a center of high pressure surrounded by low pressure atmosphere that has been churning for centuries. It currently stretches over 15,000 kilometers across. That's more than twice the width of our own planet Earth. Strangely, the storm has been steadily shrinking over the decades. In the mid-1800s, the red spot was over 40,000 kilometers across. Astronomers are unsure why it's shrinking and how long it might last. But the Great Red Spot is not alone. Jupiter hosts innumerable smaller storms in its upper atmosphere. Although smaller here still means half the size of Earth. Occasionally, one or two of these storms will collide with the Great Red Spot. But starting in 2019, the spot has been struck by over 24 smaller storms every year. With each strike, the smaller storm appears to be considerable damage to the spot, tearing off streamers of the massive cyclone. But further analysis shows that the damage is only skin deep. Indeed, instead of dismantling the Great Red Spot, the smaller storms feed it. It appears that the damage to the Great Red Spot only goes down a few kilometers. While deeper in the atmosphere, the red spot gains energy from the encounter. As the larger storms absorbs these smaller storms, it gains energy at the expense of their rotation energy. Perhaps without the collisions, the Great Red Spot may have faded away decades ago. With the continual energy input, the Great Storm may survive for centuries to come. The ingestion of anticyclones is not necessarily destructive. It can increase the GR's rotation speed and perhaps over a longer period, maintain it in a steady state.